Shout out to all my viewers and subscribers. Sports the Bone here again, man. So, from the other day, I have been listening to a couple of sports talk show, and a couple of the callers have been calling in and talking about Rahkeem Cornwall and whether or not he's too overweight to play cricket. Now, bear in mind that a couple of former West Indies cricketers have also been discussing whether or not Cornwall is fit enough for Test cricket. So I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes and take a look at this topic as it regards to Rahkeem Cornwall. Now, the most recent past player to speak on this topic is actually Franklin Rose. And in an interview, Rose is quoted as saying, "No disrespect, it doesn't fit the profile of a Test cricketer. Can he bat for 3 days? Can he chase the ball to the boundary, pick up and throw?" And I am assuming that Rose is saying all of this because of the amount of work that is expected of a player in a Test match. Now, before I give my personal opinion, bear in mind that Cornwall weighs in at approximately 308 pounds. Now, having said that, my take is, once the player has the regional stats to back him, then that player should be given an opportunity, because the Test team is usually picked based on how the players would have performed in regional cricket. So I'm saying it doesn't matter. Once the man have the stats to back him, then he should be given an opportunity. Now, mind you, Cornwall has to work double hard to prove his worth to the selectors based on his size. Now, it is obvious that with professional cricket in the balance, coaches and fitness instructors have been doing their best to work with Cornwall. It is just what it is. Some people are just not able to maintain a certain weight regardless of how hard they work. Now, Cornwall is a specialist bowler. Therefore, if he is able to take wickets and keep batsmen quiet, running between the wicket should be the least of my worries. I remember once upon a time when we had our pace bowlers talking about the Courtney Walsh and the Curtly Ambrose and all of those guys. Those guys couldn't really bat to save themselves, but what? They could bowl us to victory. I mean, I understand if a specialist batsman is there batting, he needs somebody there that can rotate the strike with him. But that's how cricket is. You have to compromise certain aspect. You understand? Because if he and I am only talking about compromising if he's bowling that good. If he is able to effectively take wickets or take wickets on a regular interval, then, it is something to think about. By the way, might I ask, what really makes up the profile to be a Test cricketer? Sometimes it's not about how you look on TV. Get this. I am not advocating for a low fitness level. Because I am somebody who believes in fitness. I think that players should try and maintain their fitness level at all costs. But having said all of that, if my specialist bowler is able to effectively take wickets on a regular intervals for the team, then I will be giving him a fair shot. Now, I am aware that playing Test cricket is a step up from regional cricket, but his numbers speaks for themselves. Selecting a slimmer cricketer than Cornwall, who is not as effective as him, makes absolutely no sense to me. So even though I like to see when a player is in good physical condition and is able to run down a ball, pick up and throw and dive around and all of that, even though I like to see all of that, if he's not able to do what he's there for, then I can't see past that whether or not him fat or him slim. You understand? And bear in mind that Test cricket, you usually have a slip. So, and based on what I have seen, Cornwall is sort of agile in the slip position. So, if you're playing Test cricket, there's no reason for that you can position him there at first slip beside the keeper. If he's being good with the ball. Now, Cornwall, who is currently on tour of New Zealand, doesn't seem to be a favorite of West Indian legend Lance Gibbs. Now, Gibbs is quoted as saying, "How can you take 2 steps and bowl? Where is the rhythm?" And we know that when Cornwall is bowling, even though he's a half spinner, he doesn't really do much of a run up. It's like 2 or 3 steps and then bring over the arm. So Lance Gibb is saying, boy, he's not seeing any rhythm. So that's not so that's not bowling. No, the right arm off spinner currently has 13 test wickets, having played 2 games. So test cricket is test cricket. It doesn't matter who you get them against. So he has 13 test wickets in 2 games. Now, just to take a brief look at his first class stats, and they are pretty frightening, may I add. We're talking about 303 wickets in 62 matches. You hear that? That's 303 wickets in 62 matches. Now, tell me this isn't a man that deserves the opportunity to play a couple of test matches. Once again, if you give him the opportunity and he isn't able to function effectively, then by all means, drop him or throw him away. But with regional stats like this man definitely deserves a chance in the test team. These though are merely my views. But Sports to the Bone fans, as per usual, what say you? Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.